Mushrooms and Dragons. Season 2, Episode 7. In episodes 5 and 6, we compiled a list of 27 names that ancient people had for the planet Venus. Alright, and now we're going to continue and finish off that list. The first name on our list that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Ninurta. Ninurta is an ancient Mesopotamian god who cures humans of sicknesses and releases them from the power of demons. He is the son of the chief god Enlil, who we have already told you is planet Jupiter. There was a demon that was causing sickness and poisoning the rivers. Ninurta confronts the demon while he is protected by an army. Ninurta slays the demon and his armies. Then Ninurta organizes the world, using the stones from the warriors that she has defeated to build the mountains, which she designs for the streams and the lakes and the rivers to all flow into the Tigris and the Euphrates River. Ninurta has to fight a bunch of monsters. One of them is a 6-headed wild ram. Another one of the monsters is a 7-headed serpent. And then Kuriana, the mermaid. Anzu is a monster in Mesopotamian religion. Anzu was depicted as a massive bird who could breathe fire and water. Anzu is a divine monster. Ninurta chased after him with his thunderbolts because he stole the tablets of destiny from planet Jupiter. Anzu and Ninurta. Here is 4,000-year-old alabaster of Anzu, a lion-headed eagle. Using Google Earth, we zoom into North Africa because the divine monster, the lion-headed dragon, Anzu bird, is laying across North Africa. We're going to zoom into Anzu, the lion-faced dragon bird, and outline it real quick for you. Look, his flaming red eye, his throat going down. The next name on our list for planet Venus is Quackmatz. Quackmatz was a god of wind and rain for the Quiché Maya. According to the Popol Vuh, he created the world and humanity. It carried the sun across the sky and down to the underworld and acted as a mediator between the various powers in the Maya cosmos. The next name on our list for planet Venus is Tlahuitzihuatli. Tlahuitzihuatli is the principal member of the pantheon of gods within the Aztec religion, representing the morning star, Venus. The next name on our list for planet Venus is Pachacamac. Pachacamac, Earth Maker, creator god by the people who lived in Peru, but was never seen as an equal to Viracocha, who was planet Jupiter, who they viewed as more powerful than Pachacamac. In one story, Pachacamac made the first man and the first woman, but forgot to give them food. When the man died, the woman started to pray, but not to Pachacamac, to his mother, who was the mother of all the peoples on earth. Pachacamac got jealous and was furious and destroyed the world. The next name on our list for the planet Venus is Tansemak. Mictlantechutli, along with Tonatiuh, take their place upon the sun to illuminate the world. Tonatiuh, the star god, becomes Tansemak at dusk. morning star, evening star. The next name on our list for the planet Venus is Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is a deity in the Aztec culture. The two other gods represented by the planet Venus, besides Quetzalcoatl, are Tlaloc and Xatl. The Nahua people wrote that Quetzalcoatl literally means the serpent of precious feathers. The Codex Loud has ancient artwork of the two forms of Quetzalcoatl. One is the planet Venus, and one is the feathered serpent. And then it tells you down here, the planet Venus, the morning star, is Quetzalcoatl, and his symbol is a feathered serpent. The Codex Borgia gives us this image of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. When using Google Earth, if you zoom into the east coast of America, you see that same serpent that we just saw on the Codex Borgia in the landscape. And I'll zoom into his head, and I will zoom out, and you will see the feathers on his tail. The feathered serpent, all of those feathers in the landscape. Which is why he was connected with Venus. She killed him. Frederick Dodson, in his book Levels of Heaven and Hell, teaches us that Quetzalcoatl in ancient German is Quetzalcat, and it means all-knowing God. The next name for planet Venus is Chaska. Chaska is a central figure in the Incan pantheon. Chaska was also known as the long-haired star. She was a goddess of Venus and the planet of the dusk and the dawn. The next name on our list for planet Venus is Redhorn. Redhorn is a culture hero in the Siouan oral traditions. Redhorn was a son of Earthmaker, and Earthmaker created Redhorn with his own hands and sent him to Earth to rescue humanity. While he was on Earth, he battled with giants and water spirits, and he led war parties against bad spirits who also plagued humanity. He is said to be a star. There seems to be a little bit of confusion here. The archaeologist thought that Redhorn meant Venus, the morning star. But then they thought that Redhorn meant the evening star. But we know that planet Venus is also the morning star and the evening star. So that is who Redhorn is. The next name on the list that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Agni. Agni is the Hindu god of fire. In the Vedas, Agni is the most invoked god, along with Indra. In the earliest text of Hinduism, in these sections that I underlined right here, you could read that Agni originated from the forehead of her father. The Vedas describe Agni when he was just born, that he sparks and he smokes. Then he flames and he grows stronger. Finally, he grows so strong he devours what created him. Agni, thou'st have made the sun, eternal star, to mount the sky, bestowing light on all living men. The next name that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Surabi. Surabi, goddess described in Hinduism as the mother of all cows. She is honored by the veneration of cows, as they are regarded as her earthly embodiments. In the Mahabharata, it records that Surabhi rose from the churning of the cosmic ocean by the gods and the demons so they could acquire ambrosia, the elixir of life, which was the fluids that came out of Jupiter when he gave birth to planet Venus. Surabhi was ordered by the gods, Brahma, who was planet Saturn, to supply the solar system with milk. When planet Jupiter gave birth to planet Venus, Surabhi, all of the fluids, the blood and the menstrual fluids, came out and across the solar system, and it was like milk or ambrosia, and it fell on planet Earth, which is why the people regarded her as the mother of all cows. The next name on our list that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Vishnu. Vishnu is one of the principal deities in Hinduism. Whenever the world is threatened with evil, chaos, and destructive forces, Vishnu descends to restore cosmic order. They're calling this the Trimurti, or the Great Trinity. It is the gods Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. But we know the Trinity to be Brahma, Krishna, and Shiva from earlier times. Viratra is a human-like serpent, and he is the adversary to the king of the Devas. In the Mahabharata, Section X, Vishnu's guidance hurls it at Viratra. Vishnu enters the froth and kills Viratra, bringing relief and joy to all beings. The world is freed from darkness, and a sense of peace and harmony is restored. The next name on our list that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Noga. The Hebrew names of the 7 planets. Venus is Noga. When we go to Bible Hub, type in Noga, and you could go down and see all the places where they talk about Noga. 2 Samuel 22:13, and so on. The next name on our list for the planet Venus is Freya. In Norse mythology, Freya is a goddess who rides a chariot pulled by 2 cats. Freya means Friday. The word Friday is translated as Freya's Day. In Scandinavian is Fredag, in Swedish and Norwegian and Danish is Freya. Friday, the 13th, is Freya's Day. Freya is known as the thrice burnt and the thrice reborn. She's also Isis. Freya plays a part to the birth of Sleipnir, the 8-legged horse, very similar to the 8-pointed star we mentioned earlier. Then a builder offered to build a fortification. In exchange, the builder wants Freya for his bride, the sun and the moon. It is later revealed that the builder is a Jotun, which means giant, and he is killed by Thor, the planet Jupiter. Freya was treated as a Scandinavian counterpart to the Roman Venus. The final name on our list that the ancient people had for the planet Venus is Badai. Badai, the white emperor, the white deity, the white god. He is the manifestation of the supreme God, His animal form is the white dragon. His stellar animal is the tiger or a feline, and his astral body is Venus. Bedai is the white deity Shao Hao, planet Venus. We have given you over 40 godly names that the ancient people had for the planet Venus. From Minerva, Athena, the morning star, Lucifer, the golden calf, Michael the archangel, Ishtar, Sekhmet, Horus, Astarte, Quackmat, Pachacamac, Quetzalcoatl, Redhorn, Agni, Sarabi, Vishnu, Freya. Very popular names from all different cultures. In the next episode, planet Venus, along with planet Mars, brings us the apocalypse, Ragnarok, and the destruction of Troy.